The relationships subreddit. If it were possible, they'd sell themselves to Disney because of how utterly vapid, childish, naive and idealistic the commenters on it are. Because it's a feminist-infested rat hole that constantly tries to paint women in a good light, despite all logic and common sense, whilst treating men like shit. Today's story comes from a man who let his wife go on a vacation alone. Then found out she was getting nude at the beach, showing off her rack. He gets 2 pictures from an unknown phone number, the first of his wife's boobs and the second of her ass. The man then posted this amusement.
She's been there almost a week now and the trip is nearly over. We haven't been able to talk much because the international calling fees are so high. We haven't been having any problems lately or since she left. I got a text from a number I didn't recognize 3 hours ago. There was a smiley face, no other text and an attached picture. The picture is of my wife and her male friend standing next to each other on a beach 100% nude. There are 2 other people out in the water, but nobody else is in the picture. It doesn't seem sexual. They are standing side by side with an arm going behind each other's back. I've responded to the text a few times, but I keep getting a message failure notification. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My wife knows I'm not uptight about nudity, but we don't have the kind of relationship where we go off and get naked with friends and family. I don't understand who would be sending this either. I have good relationships with everybody involved. Anytime that we've ever been nude in a place where other people could be around, we are always very careful to watch out for cameras. She works with kids and could lose her job over pictures like that. None of this makes any sense.
So, yes, this married woman is swinging her titties for all the world to see at a beach, without her husband's knowledge. Somebody is clearly taking photos here and getting sexually aroused, plus it's a public beach so there are bound to be a bunch of horny males around. Oh, and the wife hasn't bothered to talk to her own husband via so much as email the entire week, and won't pick up her phone. Something smells fishy, right? At least any rational male with dignity would think so. However, here come the white knight commenters to the rescue, hamstering a billion reasons why this behavior is okay and why the husband is, somehow a shitlord.
Why is this so strange? Maybe she went to a nude beach. Seems like something you would do for fun with a bunch of girlfriends. As for the strange number, there are some texting apps or services you can sign up for where you can get a temporary number. I think you are worried too much. Wait until she gets reception again and let her explain. Do you think there's cheating involved? I don't see a nude pic on the beach as something to worry about unless you think there was another man involved.
Ahem. She's running around naked in a public place and there are probably a bunch of guys getting their rocks off to watching her. Someone is clearly taking sexy photo shoots of her. But okay, keep believing in your fairy tales of innocence.
I'd chill. Seems like a girlfriend's being silly kind of thing. Since you can't get hold of her via text, send her an email. Those don't auto-fail if her phone is down. Now here's the key. Don't freak out. Compliment her on how gorgeous she is in the picture. Don't do anything else remotely. When she gets back, bring it up casually, and tell her that you want to keep that glorious bounty all for yourself. See what she says. Likely she'll tell you silly girl thing as above, and you can sleep quiet. Just ask her, and if she says everything's okay, that means it's okay. Women never lie. Also, be sure to give her lots of compliments and validation.
Yes, this is how feminists actually believe relationship argument can be solved. With the guy bending over and abandoning his dignity.
It seems to me you're a bit bummed and bored without your wife and just latched onto this as something to obsess about. If you really want your wife to enjoy her vacation, then just chill for now and bring it up next time you talk. You're the real villain here, shitlord. You need to be accepting of your wife's open sexuality and her desire to show her goods to the entire world. Stop oppressing her.
The denial is unreal. And folks, this is not abnormal for a pussy-whipped society. This is the shit they actually believe. Society puts women on pedestals and the default position assumes that women can do no wrong. It's an anti-male world out there. If your gut instinct tells you something is wrong, follow your gut instinct. Don't listen to some fat neckbeard online preaching about sexual acceptance and open-mindedness. Retain your goddamn dignity and do something when your girlfriend, wife, whatever shames herself in public. If you let her get away with this, the branch-swinging tendency will only grow deeper and deeper until one day you wake up to find the divorce papers and a cup of coffee on the dining room table. Bottom line. Lay down the fucking law.